That's a nice little area.
Hey guys, we're sitting out here at Harbourview Park in Collingwood, Ontario. It is a hell of a scorcher day. I've never been out to Harbourview Park before. From what I've seen so far from the parking lot to where I am now, it looks fantastic. So let's hop on the Onewheel, let's do a little tour, and let's take a look around.
Oh, there's a boardwalk up here. Let's go see what's up here. Apparently lots of pedestrians. Oh. Wow, this looks cool. So we're out here in Harbourview Park here in Collingwood, Ontario. Nice little town, about an hour and a half maybe north of Toronto. Sitting here in Harbourview Park, like I said, on the boardwalk. Lots of, I don't know if you can see it in the recording, but there's lots of little birdhouses that people have painted and put in the trees. Not sure if maybe that was a Collingwood art project or what took place, but this is a beautiful looking boardwalk and beautiful looking park. I'm out here on the Onewheel today. You know, I often like to be out riding the Onewheel when I'm commuting around, just because it gives me some air to get some breathing going, as well as allows me to be able to get to places a little bit quicker. What's up, little Robin? So, passed a lady on the way in, really nice lady who was out here hiking, or at least I'm assuming hiking, walking, however you want to reference it. Talked to her in the parking lot, asked her if the surface was relatively flat, because I did notice that, you know, the surface is relatively packed gravel or boardwalk. There is boardwalk back there that I was on earlier that looked really nice. But I thought I'd come down here and take a look by the lake, as it's really nice looking view. I just don't normally ride on this kind of stuff and really don't want to end up wiping out, especially when I've got, you know, my camera on my shoulder, got the GoPro in my hand. So I'm just going to take it easy and do a little tour for today. Up ahead we can see we got a guy fishing, got another guy napping, there's some other people just walking around. Whoa. Hopefully. I have not ridden it on a rough surface before, so we'll see.
Wow. You didn't fall over.
Not that one. Have a good day, guys. So far we're riding pretty good through Harbourview Park. We got another tour up here. Got a beautiful bridge coming through here with some people, so we'll just go slowly and take it easy. And now we're back onto a nice smooth surface so I can actually ride around. And now we're coming to what looks to be the outside area towards Collingwood. There's a McDonald's up there. Another little bridge over here. Looks like a football / soccer field. Oh, they're out there playing rugby today. That's kind of cool. And our next stop, you can actually see there in the video, we're actually going to be popping over to those grain towers in a few minutes to take a look at what it's like over there. Looks like here we got a little dock for people to drop their boats in, kayaks, whatever else they might have. And looks like we're coming up to what might be the end of this area of the park. Let's go up here and take a look around. Got a little boat launch here. Oh, gap in the road. Another one. We got a puppy. I see a puppy. Can I pet that dog? What's up, puppy? A couple people getting ready to do some kayaking. Man, I think I could probably ride this all the way to the grain tower. Might have to go grab the rest of my gear and ride this there, but I don't think I want to ride with a backpack on today because it's a million degrees out. Oh, this must be where the party is. I hear music. Might have to cut this part of the video out so that I don't get problems with some copyrights. I don't know what's going on here. Something's going on here. Nice little area through here. I think we're actually out of the park now, so I'm gonna cut back and turn around because I don't know where the hell I'm going and I don't have all day. Oh, Shipyard's Amphitheater. So we got some drums set up. Looks like they're gonna have a band playing later. Got a DJ throwing on some tunes. Just walked away. Kind of looked like Joe Dirt. That's a cool little spot, man. I like that. And now we're at Wilson's Park. My mom's last name was Wilson. However, this is not the same park I started in. So apparently we have parks connected to parks. So let's head back towards Wilson's Park. Or sorry, towards Heritage Park. Let's let this gentleman go past first because he's got a heavy load. I'm only carrying a GoPro. Back in, rolling back in again towards Harborview Park. Got the beautiful background here, looks great. And we're currently on the smooth path, but I know based on where I was last time, I have to head back onto that rougher path. I'm just not sure where that is. Oh yeah, it was up around the corner here. And like they said earlier, you just got to be a little careful because you got bikes coming around the corner and you never know what's going to be popping around here. So keep your eyes out, just keep moving around. And I think I'm going to go this way on Harborview Park this time. A little bit off-roading. It didn't seem too bad last time, which was actually really good because I've never done the off-roading before. Going up this little trail here, and we're coming up to this little park. Or this little, I don't know what this is, art maybe? Yeah, it looks like art. Oh, there's a sign, let's go check it out. Looks kind of cool in here. It's really uneven ground, but, oh shit, big hole. Let's pay attention, Patrick. Let's see what the sign says. A tribute to our stolen spirits. Show me where your prints took mold, the path that led to rest untold, the stolen breath of silent story, buried truth and allegory. Lament for sacred ones defiled, I hear you now, my kindred child. Your whispered song begets a choir, across these lands united fire. May peace be sought beyond the sphere, as tenacious warriors hold memory dear. Every child matters. Let's get back on it and ride. And we're back on the path. So once again, we're back at Harborview Park, cruising around a nice little easy to ride path here. I'll say easy to ride and then watch, I'll end up breaking a leg or a hip or something like that, who knows. Nice little bridge or river to hop over next to the lake. Nice shaded areas for the park. Really nice through here. Oh, puppy. Cannot pet that dog. And we're just cruising around. Whoa. Off balance here a little bit. Gotta be careful of the bumps. Thank you. Let me just take it easy and cruise around. As you see, there's a lot of people around here, so you really got to be careful. And you got to make sure that you're not stressing anybody else out while you're riding through on the one-wheel. So let's talk about it. Why am I riding around on the one-wheel? Well, You know, I really wanted to sit down and have a way to get around different areas quickly and easily that still allowed me to have the flexibility and freedom of being able to do what I want, like move my hands, carry cameras, whatever the case may be. And the Onewheel is really a good spot to do that. So we're back to where we started here, and I literally only spent about, 5 minutes going around this area. But I was able to see quite a bit of the area on the Onewheel, whereas if I was walking, I'd be a lot sweatier. I'd be really warm because it's super, super hot out today, and I'm not getting that cool breeze that I have on the Onewheel right now. And it would just take me longer to cover this amount of distance. So hopping on the Onewheel gives me that flexibility. But like I said, you just got to be careful with all the bikes and other stuff around here.
Where was that? It was in those. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, dang it.
And again, we're back on the boardwalk. Take a look at some of these tree houses up here. Oh. All kinds of little tree houses. Must have been some sort of community art project or something that one of the schools did or something, because it looks really cool. It's a good way to, design a little boardwalk area here in the marshland area. It's really, really nice over here. And I love that it's a boardwalk, so I can literally just chill and walk it. Or, in this case, roll it. Oh, I want to see where that goes, but I'll check that out later. Also pay attention to my feet too to make sure I'm not going to hit like missing boards or something like that. End up killing myself. And this is the end of the boardwalk, except this time I'm going to get some rolling footage of my feet. Oh, where are we? This looks cool. Oh, graffiti. Let's go check out the graffiti. Since this seems like it's relatively acceptable to ride. Over there in the background, you can see Blue Mountain. Blue Mountain, well, I don't know if that's actually Blue Mountain, but it's the Blue Mountain area anyways. Blue Mountain here in Ontario is a ski resort. They call it a mountain, but nobody that's ever seen a mountain would call it a mountain. Okay, I gotta get off this terrain and head back the other way now. By the way, if I'm going to wipe out, my GoPro's going flying. This is as far as we go. gonna check out and cruise down around here. Check out the little marina here next to the silos here. It's a nice, beautiful area. And in the distance up there, we can see Blue Mountain, or one of the ski resorts near Blue Mountain. I'm not sure if that's actually it's nice up there. Oh, look at this. We're back out at that trail I found earlier. If I'd have just popped up here, that would have been perfect. So now, for next time, I know I can park down there, and I can ride all the way over here without any issues. Here you can see some of the houses that happen to live right next to the water here. These are all kind of like townhouses, mini units, 4 or 5 apiece. It's a nice little area through here. In fact, let's pop down here through Bullshit Lane. Take a look around. Smaller community. This is more like a smaller town, but it's a big tourist town. Tourists are down here all the time. It's one of the more popular tourist destinations. It's in between 2 of the most popular tourist destinations in the area. You know, we've got Wasaga Beach, which is just around the corner from here, as well as Blue Mountain. You know, in the wintertime, Wasaga Beach may not necessarily be the place to hang out, but in the summertime, it is definitely the place to hang out. Here, for wintertime, Blue Mountain is probably the best ski resort in Ontario. In terms of powder creation facilities, in terms of number of hills and all of that, it's just probably the best spot you're going to pick for skiing and snowboarding in Ontario. But with that said, that means it's also the busiest. So now we're coming up to the street festival that's happening here in Collingwood today. I don't know what little puppy. So now we're gonna hop into if I get up here. Now we're gonna hop into check out what downtown Collingwood looks like. Don't get too excited. It's not that great. You know, it's like any other small town. Downtown just has a bunch of shops on the main street, and that's about it. Some of it still looks super old, some of it still looks super modern. It all depends on when the place was built or remodeled. So now we're here in beautiful downtown Collingwood. Big Jeeps, Bronco. Real Bronco, not the shit I drive. As you can see, you know, it is a pretty walkable town. It's got wide sidewalks for bikes or one-wheelers or what have you. And then this is the part where they got closed that we were just on the other side of it, heading down into the street festival area. So let's take a look down here. Shipyard, Harbor Reflections online auction, Poetry by the Pier, Bay Festival briefings, and you've got like little shops and stuff like that that are just trying to market their products. Misfits Bodega. Haven't seen an actual bodega since I left New York. Pizza if you like cardboard. Oh, jerk chicken. I might have to hit that up and try some jerk chicken in a bit, because that would be nice. So let's pop back up and we'll go back to checking out downtown Collingwood. You just turn around, there's a lot of people here, so I gotta be careful because I don't want to run anybody over. And there we go. Let's continue our tour of downtown Collingwood. Bump. hope they got that in the photo. That would have been hilarious if they did. Just posed in it. She was clicking while I was driving by. Got the beer store, in case you want some booze, or the LCBO, whatever you want to call it. Got the Starbucks. You know, most of these small towns are pretty similar. We've always all got the Starbucks. Whoa. Well, the bigger the smaller towns, anyways, all have the Starbucks. All small towns got some place to buy booze. Whether it's the corner store or whether it's a dedicated LCBO, which is our stores that are selling liquor here in Canada. Just recently, they passed a law allowing you to be able to buy liquor at a corner store. Prior to, was it last year maybe? I don't think it was last year. Maybe last year or the year before. Within the past couple of years, either way. They've just passed a law that you can buy it in grocery stores and corner stores and all that kind of stuff now. So now you can buy your booze wherever the hell you want, within reason. They're not going to sell it at Shoppers Drug Mart over here. Oh wow, this is where we are already. So that's perfect. We're here at a plaza. This plaza is actually kind of interesting. It's got Shoppers Drug Mart, Cobb's Bread, Pizza Nova, Sada, burritos and tacos, cigars, Pop's Cannabis, and right next to Pop's Cannabis is actually my cousin's shop. My cousin has a barber shop here, but she's not working today. I did pop by to see if we could say hi, but she's not there. And right beside it is this little path. I did see a biker coming, and I don't want to get smoked by a biker. Oh, there he goes, and he is flying too. Oh, yeah, she's flying. Let's go catch those bikers. Whee! Beep, beep. Want to race? Oh, I got a bump. I can't go as fast over bumps as I can because I'm not as good of a rider. And look at this. You've now seen downtown Collingwood. Because we're right back to where we were a few minutes ago at that little street festival thing. Now, I'm going to take a different route to see that street festival because I got cars behind me. So I'm going to make a left here without stopping at the stop sign. And I'm going to go in the back way and see what we can see that way. So it's too packed to go through the front way. Shipyard lane. Where does that go? Nope, that's some stairs. I can't do stairs. Well, actually, you know what? Let's go take a look anyways. Can roll around it, maybe get a bird's eye view, maybe take some photos with my camera. Who knows? Right now we're just GoProing it. I got my new Sony A6700, new to me anyways. Yes, it's a brand new camera for me. I'm usually a Canon shooter, but I haven't shot in years. Haven't had the motivation and want to get back into it. So this is where we're at. Is there? Oh, there is a handicap way to get down there. I might be able to wheel down there. Let's see how busy it is. I don't want to hurt anybody, but what's going on down here? We got surfing stuff. Looks like lots of surfing stuff. All kinds of surfing stuff. Do we have a surfing party down here or something? Gonna have to go super slow because there's lots of people here. See, we got some sort of surf things going on here. Blue Wave, stand-up paddleboarding, 25% off deals. Something else going on over here. People, and they take it right by the alley. And these fairies. Oh, we got people swimming in the water. I don't know how they swim out here, but whatever. That was it. That was your little tour of Collingwood. You've now seen the only parts of Collingwood that probably matter. Collingwood's not that exciting. You've got a small part of Collingwood that's exciting, but that's about it. And if we keep going this way, it'll take us back to our car. And we'll go to our next spot.